I've got a bit of an unpopular opinion about the Blue Mountains. Yes, you can visit on a day trip from Sydney, but if you ask me, the real magic happens when you slow down and stay for a few days. That's when you get to experience the epic hikes, cozy cafes, and the chilled out vibe that makes this place one of my absolute favorites in Australia. In this video, I'm taking you along for a weekend trip to the Blue Mountains. Let's get into it. Hi friends, welcome to one of my favorite places in Australia. I feel like I've done so many of these vlogs. You probably can see from the title of this video that we are in the Blue Mountains. I'm here for the next 48 hours, so we're gonna cram in as many things as we can into this wonderful weekend in the Blue Mountains. It's spring, no it's not, it's autumn. It's totally confused because if you're from the UK, the seasons are opposite. But the first thing that we're doing this weekend is Wentworth Falls. We've just hiked down here quickly so we could see the waterfall and a nice little bushwalk before we go and get lunch and check into our accommodation. I will have all the things that I talk about in this video linked down below. If you're new around here, make sure you hit subscribe because we are nearly at 10,000 subscribers, which is amazing. And yeah, let's go enjoy the Blue Mountains. Wait, I didn't even show you. Like, this is where we are right now. Like, this is the valley. The Blue Mountains are blue because of the eucalyptus, and there's a cray waterfall over there. So I'm pretty hungry, so we're gonna go get some food. You don't have to go far to soak in some incredible views on the Wentworth Falls track. There are a few different routes you can take, but getting to this lookout from the car park only took me about 20 minutes. I always check all trails before heading out. It's super handy for finding trail options and reading reviews from other hikers. After spending about an hour on this track, I headed to Katoomba to a favorite of mine, the Yellow Deli. The sandwiches here are delicious. When you come to the Blue Mountains, there are so many different areas to choose from. I would recommend staying in either Leura, Blackheath or Katoomba. My personal favourite is Blackheath, and we are staying at the Federation Gardens in Blackheath. We are in the Possum's Hideaway cabin and it is super cute. I'm going to give you a quick tour and then we're going to go on our first, well actually second hike of the trip. There are plenty of accommodation options if you are coming to the Blue Mountains for all different budgets. I'll put some of my favorite accommodations down below. I'd say this one's like a mid-budget accommodation. It is just so lovely and peaceful, and I don't think there's anyone else staying in the other cabins tonight, so it's literally just us. There's one over there, there's a couple more over there, and then this is just so lovely. It is a big tree house. It's all in one room and there's a lovely big bed. We have a couch here and it is a studio, so there is a kitchen area, which I absolutely love because it's nice to just be able to like cook yourself breakfast in the morning. So there's like a full setup here. You could even make dinner if you wanted. And I think this is my favorite part. It's the fireplace. Now it is feeling like a summer's day today, so we probably won't use the fireplace, but I can imagine coming here in the middle of winter and getting all cozy. And I love that they have free DVDs at the reception area. So yeah, the receptionist was so lovely and she was like, help yourself to DVDs. We have New Moon and a Bruce Willis one called Unbreakable, so I'll definitely be watching those tonight. And because it is the Possum's Hideaway, they even gave us a little apple, and hopefully we'll get a little possum friend that will go here and take his apple. Room tour done. The second trail that we're doing on the Blue Mountains, we're just going to try and cram in as much as possible this weekend, but this is a trail that I've been wanting to do for ages and it looks kind of scary. It's called the Hanging Rock Trail, but you basically just follow a fire trail, and we're here right now. This is the Burramoko Fire Trail, so if you type that into Google Maps and follow it, and then there's like a gap and a big, yeah, we're just gonna see if we are gonna jump over the gap because it kind of looks a bit intimidating and I'm a bit scared of heights, so we'll just see how we go. So I think we are only like a K, and we've just been walking along the fire trail, and now we finally got to the little sign that says Hanging Rock 8K return. So I feel like we can do that in less than like 2 hours, like there and back. Hello! This is one of the main reasons why I love the Blue Mountains, because I feel like you could just come back here a million times and experience something so different. Right now I'm experiencing an extremely sweaty shirt, but I think we are nearly at the Hanging Rock. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. So we have made it to Hanging Rock, and I am slightly blown away by this place. This is so beautiful. Let me have a little, if you don't like heights, maybe just like skip the video like 20 seconds. Welcome to the Blue Mountains. Like, this is just so incredible. Like, the valley goes on for ages, and I really love that we are the only ones here right now. The Hanging Rock is down there, slightly disappointing. It looks a lot smaller. And I do see lots of people using drones here. There's lots of signage, and it's a national park, so you're not actually supposed to use drones without a permit, but it's still pretty nice. Like, okay, so this is the Hanging Rock, and that little point over there is what some crazy people, they walk to the end to take pictures and videos. And I don't think I'm gonna go over there because I'm actually kind of scared. I think this is as close as I'm gonna get. This is just crazy. I'm gonna walk and see the gap, but I can't promise that I am gonna go over the gap because I'm actually kind of nervous. But it's crazy that there's no one here. Oh, that's actually totally fine. Okay, I actually don't know what to do because it's actually not that far, but genuinely, this gap is making my legs tremble. Like, it is a substantial gap, but it's only like one step. I feel like I want to do it, but I'm also scared. Oh yeah, comment down below, would you do this? I want to know. After careful consideration, I don't think I'm gonna risk my life today. I feel like this gap is maybe a meter wide, and if you don't make it, you'll probably fall like 200 meters to your death. Maybe even higher. Okay, my rationale is I think I'd get some really cool pictures and videos, but actually it's just a picture. I value my life way too much. And there is like a risk of death, so I kind of don't really fancy that. This is what happens when you get older. You just start to ration your life a little bit more. I don't know. But I'm gonna take pictures at the top because it looks cute.
I can already see people commenting that it's not that scary. But in reality, if you did fall or slip, you would die. And to me, a photo or a moment is just not worth that risk. While I'm sure so many people do jump, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Let me know down in the comments below, what would you do in this situation?
Good morning from the Blue Mountains. It's day 2. We are heading to the Grand Canyon walking trail. I'd say it's like a moderate hike. I've done this one before. It's probably one of my favorite walks / hikes in the Blue Mountains. And I even found a cheeky little swimming gorge in the Grand Canyon that we are going to try and get to today, even though I actually just remembered I've just run out of internet and I didn't have the instructions on how to get there, so we will see how this goes. We're just starting the Grand Canyon track. Now, I did this track clockwise last time, which is what most people do, doing it anti-clockwise to see if it looks different, but there are lots of steps at the start and end, but once you're down on the mountain floor, it's perfect, and there's lots of canyons, waterfalls, moss. It's just stunning. This is why I love the Grand Canyon walk, because you just get so much bang for your buck. We have green rainforest, we've got waterfall, we've got cool steps, and we're starting to go down into the surface floor, and it just looks like a little wonderland. I don't remember this bit, but we are just about to go into a dark cave, and maybe we need a flashlight. I think we are approaching my favorite part of the Grand Canyon hike, which is this waterfall that goes across the path. So there is a chance that we might get wet today. This very much feels like the main show of the Grand Canyon walk. It's this beautiful little valley / gorge, and then there's a toppling waterfall that just goes over the rocks. So if you want, you can have like a full shower. I decided not to because we're only halfway through the hike.
After doing the majority of the hike, we decided to try and find the secret canyon entrance. I don't exactly know what it's called, but if you find this sign on the trail, go straight under this rock and keep going.
So we are going to try and find a secret gorge that you can swim in. It's slightly off the trail. You want to find a sign that says Grand Canyon, Evans Lookout, and go straight past that. And maybe we go for a swim. We are following walkmyworld.com, their guide to get to this secret canyon. And if you are not from Australia, you're probably icking that I'm just walking through some bush right now because it's kind of sketchy. Just me and good old Australia out here. Oh my god. There could be all sorts of things. I've actually done loads of outdoor adventures recently, so I've stopped thinking about the wildlife stuff. But yeah, we've seen quite a few water dragons this weekend. Oh, right in the face.
Getting here may require you to get wet and possibly fall on your bum, but it's so worth it, and we were greeted to this beautiful canyon that we had all to ourselves.
Here we go. We're gonna go swimming in the canyon. The water is freezing. Honest review, I would highly recommend just going for it. But maybe if you brought water shoes, you could go further, but like this is actually so painful. I just went into my waist, and yeah, that's the tea.
When you are?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Perfect. We'll clear as well.
Perfect. No alcohol. So we're at Scenic World, and we're going to do the Beyond Skyway, which is an experience that happens after the park closes. And we're going to be suspended out on that Skyway there. It's going to stop in the middle, over the valley, and then we're going to get out and sit on top and just enjoy. For some reason, I'm not nervous. I am just like freaking excited. Like, this is going to be the most exciting thing I've done in ages.
The Beyond Skyway is an experience where you can enjoy 360-degree views of the Blue Mountains above the Jameson Valley. I mean, who would not want to be suspended 270 meters in the air?
Going out onto the valley now, and then like one by one, we're gonna go upstairs on top of the cable car. I'm feeling nervous. Here we go.
Just put your hood there.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I still bash my head. Oh my god.
Okay. Just pause there.
Yep.
Ready, Matt? Here we go.
Feel like you own the place.
Yes, like this view is crazy. I think this might be the coolest view I've had in the Blue Mountains out of all the times I've been here. Okay, so we are on the Beyond Skyway. It's pretty tall. I don't know how tall it is, but look at the view. That was incredible. I didn't really know too much about the Beyond Skyway before I did it, and it was so peaceful, and the staff at Scenic are genuinely so lovely. Like, we had some drinks afterwards and we were just chatting away, and yeah, if you have the opportunity to come and do the Beyond Skyway, definitely do it, because it was just so incredible. You're up there for like a good half an hour, and there was only 4 of us, so we just felt like we had the whole valley to ourselves, and I'm feeling pretty chuffed right now.